be a bit more of a softer ginger color, opposed to looking like, you know, they just stepped out of the Weasley house. Hello, Frog fans! Okay, well, this is an exciting video that's been over a year in the making. This is basically my 7-month June awake unbox opening reveal video type thing. I mean, I made her myself, so it's technically not a box opening. I already know what she looks like. I've already seen her and held her in person, obviously, but, yeah, I like to do the videos this way when I reveal the dolls that I've made for myself. So she is a pretty big baby, but she is not a toddler. She is wearing size, is it 6 to 9 months, which I think fits her pretty well. And these are, if I'm correct, these are a size 2 shoe, which, like, there is quite a bit of room left in the shoe, but, like, I feel if it were a size 1, it would be too small, because, like, you know, her feet don't move like a normal baby's would, so, you know what I mean. So it has been a very long wait to finish this doll. Oh, I'm really proud of her feet. Her feet are so cute. I'm really, really proud of her feet. Are they on camera? Yeah, they are. Okay, I'm gonna do the creepy version of box openings that people do. Get the baby naked as we go. I'm very proud of her painting. I think I did a really nice job on her complexion. And definitely on the veins. The veins are really nice. So she's a very, very chunky baby, to the point that, for me, it almost feels like she's disproportionate to her body, but I don't think it is. I think I'm just not used to the kits being this chunky, so it almost looks like her body is too small. But I think if you look at a real baby of this size, who is a little chunkier, you are going to, the proportion is correct. She's got one open hand, and one basically completely fisted hand. She's got a little pointer finger. And then her face, now what took me so long to finish her was her rooting, and she's completely rooted, but her hair is gonna look crazy at first because it's never been brushed. So there's her face. I'm still going back and forth on my decisions on the eyes and the eyelashes. So most of my dolls have rooted lashes. I decided to use applied lashes this time. And I'm not sure if I am a huge fan of them. I mean, I kind of like them, but I kind of don't. I think I'm going to experiment with some different types of eyes, different colors, but other than that, she's pretty much perfect. is super cute. Little smiling face. Super chubby. Which I like. So, I am going to put her into a new outfit. But first, we're just gonna try and get some close-ups here of her work. Well, of my work on her. Get out of here, hair. I'm telling you, between me, the rabbit, and the rooting hair, I don't know. There's just hair everywhere. Constantly. So I'm very happy of the work that I've done on her. And I think that the camera is picking her up pretty well, actually. I mean, if you have reborns, you know the struggle that is getting them to present properly on camera. That vein, I really like that vein. She is super cute. And her face. So, yeah, her hair definitely needs to have a good brushing. It hasn't been brushed yet, so I might go in for some secondary cutting and styling afterwards. But she's fully rooted, and yeah, that's her. Minus some changes that might happen to her eyes and eyelashes, but we shall see. Okay, let's get her into some new clothes. I have a super cute wardrobe that I've built up for her in the preparation for her being finished, which has, again, been over a year. Well over a year. I can't decide if this diaper is too small. It's a size 3. She might need a size 4. I don't know. So I'm definitely excited to have her on the channel now. She's currently the biggest baby in my collection. She's the second biggest baby that I've ever had in this collection. I did have a 28-inch toddler, but she was... The words I want to go to is scratch for parts, and that kind of sounds... I mean, they're just dolls, and essentially that is what I did with her, but it still sounds a little harsh. I stripped the paint on the doll, ripped all the hair out, and repainted it. Which some people have a problem with when it's a different artist. However, I was the original artist of the doll to begin with. So, I mean, personally, as an artist, if someone were to buy one of my dolls and then strip it and redo it, it wouldn't really affect me all that much. I can understand why it might. I don't know, it's a touchy subject with some people. But, I mean, again, the doll had been painted by me originally, so there's no problem whatsoever with me doing that. Not to say that there is, like, a huge problem if someone does do that. some people think there is. I don't know. As I said, it's a thing. It's a thing. You gotta love this. This is what life with a rabbit is like. You gotta be careful. Anything they can get their teeth on, they'll devour it. So I'm gonna put this little outfit on her. Really cute floral top. And then I believe these are the leggings that go with this. Yeah, they are. There was a couple of cute sets that I bought for her along the way through different stores. I almost all of my collection, clothing wise, is either thrift shops or clearance rack. Which I do have quite a few really cute things, and yeah, there's only been like a few times that I've ever really splurged on something. I try to keep all the outfits I buy under $10. Just a personal preference. I'm not rich. Now, I feel like, you know, a doll this size that was a little, if the limbs were a little less chubby, she might wear a smaller size, but she's filling these 6 to 9 month outfits out really good. It almost sounds like I'm fat shaming the doll. I'm not. I love how cute, and she's realistically chubby for a baby this size, because she's a 3D scan of a real baby of this size. But dolls tend to be on the skinnier side. So I'm used to, you know, the skinnier doll sizes. But I do love the chub on this sculpt, and it's super realistic, obviously. The struggle that is getting clothes to sit right on a doll. Sit her up. I don't think before you get dolls, especially bigger dolls, you don't quite get the struggle of dressing them until you're doing it on a regular basis. I mean, I'm sure it's at the same time it's harder and yet easier to dress a doll this size than it is to dress a child of this size, because in one way, you have to maneuver the clothes in weird ways and really play with them to get them to sit right, but at the same time, the child's gonna be like, you know, squirming, screaming, all that. But the child's legs and arms bend, the doll's don't. And the sleeves will work themselves out on a real child. On the doll, you've got to do all this twisting and maneuvering. Ugh. Okay, that's good enough. So I've pretty much finished her right on time. Where'd the pants go? They're there. Nope. Oh, there they are. I'm blending in with all the gray we've got going on around here. I finished her pretty much at a perfect time because, you know, like, knock on wood, we're supposed to be coming up on some nicer weather in the near future, which is great because I'll be able to, you know, at least go on some walks with her. But also, I do want to... There's one reason that I want to have maybe like one or two more... We're going to get more than one or two icky cold days, but there's one reason that I want the cold weather to stick around just a tiny bit longer, and that is the adorable snowsuit that I bought for this doll. I'm really excited to get her out wearing that. That's the one reason. Other than that, I want the warm weather back. Okay, so... Oh wait, let's get her hair. Set her up. Whoop. So some areas of her hair I left a little longer, just to, you know, play with it and see. If she were a doll for sale, I probably would have cut her hair a little shorter, just because I know what works and what doesn't. Well, I mean, I know what for sure works in terms of how short to cut the hair to make it easily manageable. But since she's not a doll for sale, I'm leaving it a little bit longer to, because I have that ability to go back and tweak it if it's not working out. So obviously she's little redhead baby. And I've gotten what I think is a pretty realistic gingery hair color by mixing two types and two colors of hair. Dora, what are you doing down there? Silly bunny rabbit. The one is, I believe it's just called Red, and it's the ruby red mohair, and then the other is kid mohair in a light brown, a soft brown color. And by mixing those, going a little heavier on the red and a little lighter on the brown, I feel that I got a really realistic color out of it. I mean, it's not to say that no babies are born with like the really orange hair, but I feel like on dolls sometimes you see redheaded dolls and their hair is just like, it's orange, and I don't know, I feel like it doesn't look the most realistic, Not to say that babies are never born with that type of hair. Not to say that artists who root the dolls with that orange hair are doing it wrong by any means. It's just, in my personal preference, I'd rather it be a little more natural. Have it be a bit more of a softer ginger color, opposed to looking like, you know, they just stepped out of the Weasley house. Okay, so I got cut off, and I'm not sure where, but basically what I was going on about was the doll's name. So I kind of tried to make it like a whole big mystery thing, but, you know, underestimating just how long it would take to finish the doll. And, you know, it kind of got lost. And I haven't talked about it for a long time, but, so, the clues that I gave for her name is, well, first was this little swan princess pacifier, which would only be understood if you watched the show Once Upon a Time, and obviously she has a bib with her initial on it, so if you watch that show, you probably already know her name is Emma. And I was inspired to choose a name from that show just because, as corny as it sounds, that show really helped me get through when I was kicked out of college last year. I don't know, that show was kind of like my thing to fall back on, even though it sounds stupid, and maybe it is kind of stupid, but a lot of the lessons in that show helped me get through and cope with a lot of feelings I was having at that time. So this is baby Emma. And she is very, very cute. I mean, I put her, well, I mean, I didn't really dress her. This is the first time I've really actually dressed her. The first time I put clothing on her was, I put it on her without her head on, so I dressed a headless baby body, and then I put the head on when her, you know, all the glue that was involved with hair sealing and all that had dried. I put her head on, and I did have a chance to hold her then, but now this is the first time I'm really getting acquainted with her, so to speak. Okay, she is really cute. You are very cute. The green eyes are kind of growing on me. The thing is, I kind of feel like I kind of feel like her eyelashes and her eyes look a bit better on camera than they do in real life, which is weird. I don't know, maybe I'll get used to them. Oh, she's super cute. And she holds really well. This kit is a very cuddleable kit. Sometimes the bigger kits they don't hold so well, but she really does. She kind of like, the kit just kind of like hugs you. And I'm one of those people who likes to cuddle their dolls, so. But yeah, anyways, that is, sleepy. So that is baby Emma. So she'll definitely be featured on the channel a lot in the next little while, because, you know, I'm definitely one of those people that, when you get a new doll, they become the it baby for a while. So I'm definitely going to be filming a video with her going out at some point. We'll have to look for some cold weather, but not awful, windy, Canada winter hellscape gross weather. to get her outside in that adorable pink snowsuit. Because it's super cute. Okay, well, anyways, thank you so much for watching. Welcome baby Emma to the channel. Cute lizard taking a nap. He's just been super chill today. Just hanging out. Alright, anyways, I'm rambling. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. Keep living the frogling's life, and we shall see you next time.